In today's session, we are going to learn about the differences between EMR and EHR. So in most of the HL7 interview questions, they'll be pointing out to ask about EMR and EHR. So I'll be covering in this particular topic. So it's very important to know the difference between EMR and EHR and its real-time scenarios. So let's discuss with some interesting example on how to remember forever what's the difference between EMR and EHR. So what I'll say, I'll just go down and you can see there are like two nodes over here. So I'll be explaining about EPR at the end because that doesn't make any big difference. You should only able to remember about EMR and EHR. So that's a major difference. EMR is nothing but like your private gallery in your phone. Okay. So I'll take a picture, maybe copy one of the picture over here. So to resemble it in a better way, the picture was too big. That's okay. Yep. So EHR is nothing but a Google Cloud photos or something which you generally use. So this is the major difference between EMR and EHR. So it's a shared gallery. If you are trying to upload something in your Google Photos or iPhone iCloud or anything, everything is shared. So what is the full form of EMR? EMR is nothing but electronic medical record. So you would be wondering like EHR is known as electronic health record, medical record. Both are same, right? What is the major difference between them? So if we keep discussing about both of them, there are like a lot of differences which we can record. I'll just paste it over here, the full form of EMR as electronic medical record and the full form of EHR as electronic health record. So by the above, you will be able to understand EMR is private, confidential, and EHR is something like shared. So what we'll do, we'll start discussing about the difference between both EMR and EHR in a technical perspective of way. So for example, if you go to a particular hospital, you have a specific details about you, like a digital version or like a paper charts within the doctor clinic or hospital. So it is just internal to the hospital. Your all different types of medical records, details, and everything would be in the hospital. But if you go to EHR, EHR covers all the different departments, not only departments, interconnecting all hospitals, all hospitals. So you would be asking, what is different between this and that? Both looks the same. For example, in EHR, the details like your date of birth, your MRN, your multiple other details will be shared. So if you are going to hospital 1 and then going to hospital 2 after 10 years, by entering your MRN number, hospital 2 will be knowing your past history. That's very cool, right? So even after 10 years, if you're going to any specific hospital and they are trying to enter your MRN, they will get your allergies, they will get your past details. So it would be very easy for them to treat you. But for the EHR, it is just within that particular clinic. So it will be a single healthcare provider or a single clinic. It would be a single record of yours internal to that particular hospital. It's not shared at all. It's not shared. So when someone is discussing about EMR and EHR in between your interviews or like in if while you're trying to work, this is a major difference. Many of them will not get to know and they'll be like questioning what is EMR and EHR and they'll face a lot of problems. So it's very simple and direct answer. EMR is private, EHR is shared across different hospitals, clinics. So we will take one of the example when does EMR plays a major role. So like if there are like any small clinics which are maintaining your details like your visits, prescriptions and everything, that doesn't need to be shared to everyone like your visits and everything. If there is some full-time, full-fledged treatment which is being treated to you and that needs to be shared, that will come under EHR. Okay, that contains your medical history, immunization, radiology, and a lot of other crucial information. So if you are visiting an hospital or any particular clinic, that visit that doesn't matter if it's shared across different hospitals and clouds. That's not the important thing. So the only important thing would be something like medical history and everything. So when they say about medical record, don't get confused by this medical history. The all important history and everything would be shared in EHR, and that is nothing but shared. And when it say electronic medical record, only the basic details like the visits, prescriptions, which are used by small clinics, that comes under EMR. So direct gunshot answer would be not shared and shared across multiple organizations. I can say organizations. Okay. I'm bad across typing spellings. So yeah. So it's again gunshot answers. We can go more deep into EMR and EHR, but I feel you will get confused. The more we dig, the more answer will be coming. Now, the important thing is like, what is EPR? EPR is nothing but it's an electronic patient record. So again, there's a big confusion why EPR comes into play. So there's no major difference between EPR and EMR. Like EPR is mainly used terminology across Europe and UK. So you don't need to mix EPR in EMR and EHR and ask the difference between everything like EMR, EHR and EPR. EPR is completely just a new terminology introduced between EMR and EHR. So you don't need to think much about EPR. So what is my opinion is they are just confusing us with the same terminology. Medical record, health record, again the patient record, all comes to our details, right? So they should have kept something like electronic records, not shared, electronic record, publicly shared or cloud. But as they already defined this, we cannot do anything. Just remember EMR is private and EHR is shared across the globe, and EPR is a specific terminology used in Europe and UK. I think that would help you to answer this question in any interview. That is very simple. And yep, there are a lot of other descriptions on the EPR, EHR, and EMR in the Google that will confuse you as much as possible. Even I was confused in my initial stages. So that's it. Hope this video helped you in the comparison between Google Photos and a normal private gallery. Thank you. Have a great day.